Brother, let me tell you that is here. A man has not been the Dibia on the Muslims who Christ. By now, Christians would have wiped them out of the surface of planet Earth. Are you listening to me? The people who believe Christ, the people that abide Christ, are Christians. I swear to God, at the expense of doubting, they abide the Messiah. Are you listening to me? Now, the Christians don't want native doctor. Go and look at them very, very well on the social media. There is what I call a sacrosanct hypocrite. You don't want a native doctor. You don't want a pastor. For example, since yesterday, do you know what is going on the social media? Former Christians are the ones dragging ebuka and current Christians. I swear to God, they are dragging ebuka. The same Christians are fighting akwa, okuko. Christians. Now, the Messiah himself, whom ebuka preaches, Baka preaches, which people buy him? Christians. These are deep truths that many people will not tell you. Who buy Christ? Christians. Who no want native doctors? Christians. Who were the people who retired from being Christians and became native doctors? Christians. Akwa was born as a Christian. Are you aware? All the native doctors you see today, they were once dedicated in one church or they were baptized in the church. Some of them were, there is one they call Momina Franya. I think that one is from the Navy. One fair guy like that. Few days ago, the guy posted pictures of where he was having mass. Former Christians are the current native doctors. And the current Christians now, other Christians are ready to frustrate them to some extent where they will decide to settle back as a native doctor. Do you know what happened? It is biblical. There's a man they call Balaam and Balak in the Bible. Maybe you've not heard the story in the book of Numbers. When he failed as a Christian, when he failed as a Jewish, he became a native doctor, a perfect native doctor. Mana Jehovah Kaha. Achineke kalite andiro mama na gogogo ebo mama jemanue achineke kalite onye ngabamba o erire achineke kalite. If you want to be blocked here, comment nonsense. Come on, this African Men Foundation. Come on, get out from this page. Come on, get away from here. And the worst is, I don't know where these Aleka people emanate from. Somebody will only if who governors would like a bam, you come here and comment. And I was part of the arranging that place. Come and get away from here. Check and block all this. Come and get out. Right now, you are in the church. I just noticed that you are active. That's why in less than a few minutes, 150 of you commented on the picture I posted about Akwa. You don't want Akwa. You don't want ebuka. You don't want technology. You don't want Akwa, you don't want ebuka, you don't want Mbaka, you don't want Ebube Monso, you don't want Dibia. But all of you are former Christians. Or you go and pitch your tent somewhere for where today you are a Christian, tomorrow you are only Omenala. Next tomorrow you don't believe in anything. Yosh. Mbara. You are mentally sick. Christians are the major problems they have amongst themselves. Go and check it very well. Go to their families. All these people talking. Go to their families. Somebody will be telling you not to make protest against pastors. As Matthias stated a few days ago. Not to make protest against Soludo. He was clamoring for it and people were contributing money. And I smiled where I am. Only actually may protest 5 poles from his own father's compound. Catholic parish there. There is a parish house close to his house. People will not talk. Yeah, business. You would have gone to stage protest against the state government. By now, Karanonanga also won the fort, and suddenly he cancelled it. These are former Christians. When he was arrested, kept in Abuja, and the son, Mike Ozokono, laid hands of prayers upon him. He closed his eyes and knelt down, and prayers were being unleashed upon him. When an Igbo man wants to set his enterprise, he can fake anything. Or call in the pastor, call in the leader, call in the ordinary gullible person on the street. It is across the world. John you want technology. How many persons do you need right now? In the nearest, you are an engineer. You are an engineer, you do your work. As I am, I'm a plant installer. Proudly doing it. A Yahoo boy would want to buy gas, right? Or gas. Gas cylinder give me a problem. Ordinary that burner, I can charge you burner 6,000 because I'm here. The only who give fees here a couple of dollars. If Yahoo, you have money but you don't have handwork. Christians are the problems to themselves. The Bible says that those that must worship God must worship Him in truth and in spirit. Some people worship Him in the spirit, but there's no truth. Some people worship Him in the truth, but there's no spirit in it. I want to ask you, somebody who went to a fake pastor or somebody who went to a fake native doctor but came to the junction to buy naan for his child is looking at the naan to confirm if the naan is original or fake. But your source of income is fake. Why are you then fighting those things? Are you listening to me? If you must fight fake, it must start from the grassroots. Christians are more brutal. I don't super story. Ogami, as no one Afghanistan and Guru Jesus by now, Donald Trump can't have missile as a today. Israel Kabu Jagajaga. Even in that Israel where the same Jesus emanated from. Are you listening to me? They don't even honor him even till today. That is Christianity for you. Christians are more brutal than any other person. One thing I want to shock you with right now. Slave trade. Slave trade, marginalization and all that. Before one account one, they know to marginalize it. Can I ask you one thing? The Roman Catholic Church in your village, can they ever provide receipt in how you go that biggest land they are conquering in your village? They might not want a receipt. Some people now going to them and they don't kafrefu. Are you listening to me? They conquer many lands. You see where would that place? Did that stop them from collecting school fees from our people? Can you afford the school fees of seminary school as of today? These Pentecostal churches for today now big universities, and they will rate the price, the school fees so high that children cannot even pay the school fees. The children of the poor who contributed the money when they started the church early can no longer afford those school fees there. Do you know where they learned it from? From the Catholic Church. Go and check many churches who built big schools, colleges, high institutions. Your son, your child, there. Sometimes if you discover, I told me to avoid the mother issue when Mama Talami, the more mean and brutal as I today, as I speak to you. The level of wickedness, these native doctors, I posted up, and people were talking trash. The same Christians who talk about Chegaria. Do you know that if Papa repent only na to arere, signi ike na Jehovah? Do you know what that thing will cause in the society? A lot of people will lose confidence in charm. If I swear to God Almighty, Apa to arere right now. Do you know that neji akwa Abromba a Reverend Father Tisutania where be that place na choro mi fonya. One na ga popota apa onya afianya. Are you listening to me? You can imagine Ebube Monson na Anambra. If Ebube Monson should go there and not to the Faboko, I got popota the Apoko Fianya. I got popota the Apoko. Obey the advice. See, my brother, God loves you. Are you listening to me? The uttermost expectation of anybody who is in cage is a visit by a priest. Do you know why? Hey, listen to me. Olodo Christian that does not read the Bible. Mugu. You go to church. As I right now, some of you now are outside the church now watching me. Buy Bible again. And I go, or is it an armpit's property? In the via the armpit, and that is why anybody can fake anything. I read anything readable, including Quran, the book of the Hindus. One man on one day that he heard me mention that I have read the winches. Or John, at what section do you stop? I'm saying I go to Ramia several. I'm not doing him now. What are you doing? The man Arabaya. He reckon Allah also. I say, what gave you the courage? Don't talk to against here, no. The art of the Illuminati is Agugomia. But go and ask an average man the greatest books they've read as people who wants to become leaders of tomorrow. They quote 48 laws of powers for you. Bullshit. Name I'm not to hear in that. Number one excellency, Kasi our excellency. Ishibawa Kwagi that place. Ishibawa Kwagi idiot. And you're using a fake name, you are here. Arabawa Kwagi. Check out on my page. You got one page like that, excellency. Tell him my history picture man. I come tag and over HIV post on my page now. Onyara. Ishibawa Kwagi that place. Man, I got name of here. Ntadi winchi kweta. Onyara.
Can you be bold enough to say this thing to yourself?
Fool, no one sense. The day I stop believing in Christianity is the same day I will stop believing in Matthias Isaac. Is the day Matthias does a lot of good though. I'm telling you before God and man. You see, in the part of you the screen, then on all there, the guy is doing excellently well. You can station your ministry in that angle. You will do better. You are countering Christians, but you are running a church. A service also today being Sunday. Then what you are fighting is the Monday program. Tuesday program, Wednesday program, Thursday program. That is the activities of the senior criminals. Give one can give it on Sunday now. And I'm not that shift from them. It is best of the same feather. You see how I do my own things? Instead of me to condemn Matthias totally, if I condemn him totally and he shuts down, what about those people he operates on a go log now for their hospital bills? Will you be able to do that? In that angle, the guy with more capacity than me accept the gospel truth to talk about it. In here, he gave me loans on in that area. You think it is easy to have the capacity to convince people to contribute money to give to you so that you use it to do one thing? Chris, they now forget as a Christian and you talk horribly. You speak like an animal. You speak like a fool. Your papa, your great grandfather has only food task force chairman in a village. Even your father won't have electoral value. You don't even have surname. Mpama. Although Facebook is something you can fish from the top of the bridge. When you come close and Araba wagon to Onyara. Can be a photo. I don't think he went out like as far as 50 million naira. And also, they got two for motor, but one this why you think you are to. You see how simple I look, right? Background to give no way. Dara. And he's bearing a Christian name. They trading on that name. Do you know what they did? You see what's going on the social media right now? What is going on? What is going on between ebuka now and this Lovette? Are you listening to me? That thing, let's take go my time this morning, make calls and try to fetch deep into what happened. And I saw certain things that I may not be able to see on the internet. You understand? If I join his enemies to hurt him, what about those people on our school fees? Brother, do you know that Prophet TB Joshua is in the grave right now? But when they can go school under TB Joshua scholarship till today, till right now, when I got born a book. But you see a living goat, they make honor when I want to see that man in the grave. I once made this mistake. That is why I give credit to Matthias Isaac in one angle. The areas of his hair put to humanity now. One name will here. Or did easy. So should I? Unlike Ijele, somebody just talked about it here. If I make evil, how wicked in the Christians are they? Somebody like Matthias says that when they put on a camera, they couldn't have the wicked. You've never seen me counter that particular side. You only put on that side the eziokwu. Christians to show you wickedness. Do you know that when one guy na put in omokri, now fight P2B on daily basis? That guy is a pastor. That guy is an ordained pastor. Can you P2B American? A Christian, a pastor for that matter. P2B when he home with this guy. It's just that Yan and obedient and everything ifro. This Renomo creed they got today on Facebook against P2B. Do you know why? What Kenya ministerial appointment go back to Nigeria? If you as a pastor, and he's busy fighting his fellow Christian, he only made against P2B. He cannot try it to a Muslim for 6 months. Oga Christians maybe. If you come to bribe, do you know that one of the Muslims had before to give bribe? Are you aware? Betrayals. It is only in Christendom that Pastor Gakuga Gababu Pastibia. One, let me tell you. Who paid for the head of Jesus Christ? The Pharisees. They bribed one of Jesus' disciples and he collected the money, right? Who sold Samson? All these histories are in the Bible. Well, let me reduce the background song music. People are everywhere. Brother, a man that a parish priest, what I'm telling you, go and verify. A man